traffic, sports, and morning show funnies. The talk of the Treasure Coast. 1590 WPSL.
And it is a blended morning show, 1590 WPSL and 1450 WSTU. It's Evan 9 is on vacation, and Bonnie is sitting with us in beautiful Fort Pierce. Thank you, Bonnie. We appreciate you. And we've got a special guest this morning from the Martin County Health Department. We've COVID-19 in 2020 has been just a crazy year. And Carol Ann Vitani, health officer for the Florida Department of Health in Martin County, is here to discuss pretty much everything COVID-19. Carol Ann, good morning and welcome to the show.
Well, good morning, and thank you so much for inviting me today.
I love your backdrop there. You guys are prepared. This is just like Hollywood. You've got the Florida Health Martin County Department behind you and everything. You guys have done this before.
Looks really good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. That's kudos to my awesome public information officer, Renee Rouse.
and a good morning to Renee, too. I just wanted to start it out with the general COVID-19 prevention. I mean, people, and we cannot focus on this more. We've got to keep going. The points, the prevention, general COVID, tell these people again, please, what they need to be doing.
Yes, absolutely. We cannot let our guard down. As you know, this virus is lurking amongst us. We can't see it. We don't know who may be a carrier. And so that's why it's very, very essential that we continue to use our prevention measures, wearing a mask, hand washing, social distancing, staying home when you're sick, and avoid crowded places and close spaces and close contact. We can't stress that enough. And we know everyone's tired, but we just can't let our guard down.
Now, let me ask you, Carol, okay? Tips for the holiday, the people, the gatherings, you're traveling, what advice do you have for them?
Yes, absolutely. And we know how everyone wants to be together like the good old days and have large crowds and large gatherings, but we really want to avoid that. We want to limit our gatherings as much as possible to less than 10 individuals, and preferably with those that you live with. Also, we have such a beautiful weather here. Take advantage. Have your gathering outside, that fresh air, and keep your distance amongst each other. And unfortunately, if you're starting to feel ill, don't attend the gathering.
That's great information,
And
right there.
yeah, and we've been, after Thanksgiving, Carol Ann, I've just been hearing just in different places about friends and relatives, people I meet in general, how many have they spent their Thanksgiving meals with family outdoors, like you mentioned. And, good news, the COVID vaccine is here. And how do we prepare for that?
Yes, absolutely. It is just a fantastic breakthrough and news. Well, as you know, it is a tiered approach. So the state is receiving a certain number of vaccine. It is going to our hospitals first, which I'm sure you've all heard. And that's going to take care of all our healthcare workers. And then also for our most vulnerable population, which is our long-term care facilities. And we have a wonderful arrangement, or the state has a wonderful arrangement with CVS and Walgreens, that they're going to assist those long-term care facilities to help provide that vaccine. And then from there, we'll look at our essential workers, our firefighters, our police. And then for the general public, they'll be a little bit down the road. And again, a lot will depend on the production of the vaccine. So, but we can look forward to that. And that's why it's so critical that we still practice those prevention measures until we're all able to receive that vaccination.
We are talking with Carol Ann Vitani, health officer for the Florida Department of Health. And that's what I wanted to ask you next. Although the person has gotten that vaccine, Carol Ann, they cannot drop their guard.
Absolutely right. In what we're hearing is that it'll take, once you get vaccinated, you still need to wear your mask and practice the social distancing. What we're hearing is that to be fully vaccinated, it'll take about 2 weeks. And then, of course, we still, since this is new, we still want to continue to practice those social distancing and wearing a mask until we have enough individuals that can be vaccinated. And we're hearing from the CDC that, we can possibly let our guard down some. I would say it's going to be a while, though. That's why it's still very important we do those prevention measures.
All right. So my question to you, Carol Ann, is when that becomes available for the general public, because I know they're first responders and such are getting it. Okay. When it becomes available for the general public at CVS pharmacies and Walgreens, are there going to be select CVS pharmacies and Walgreens, or is it going to be all of them?
So my understanding is it will be, it should be all of them, but of course, that will again depend on how the distribution is done. Also, we have wonderful private providers that have signed up. So hopefully our citizens will be able to even go to their own doctor to receive the vaccine. And then we'll be providing the vaccine as well.
All right. Again, we're speaking with Carol Ann Vitani, the health officer for the Florida Department of Health in Martin County. Now, to get all this information, if somebody wanted to research it and find online, where can I turn to get more information?
Well, there's a number of places that you can turn to. Of course, you can go to the Florida Department of Health, COVID19.gov website. You can also go to the Martin County website here for our health department. And you can call our number at 772-221-4000. That'll be option 9. And we'll be happy to answer any questions that anyone may have.
All right. Thank you, Carol Ann Vitani. Appreciate that. That's the health officer for the Florida Department of Health in Martin County. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It was my pleasure. And happy holidays and be safe.
Happy holidays. And certainly tell Renee that we said happy holiday and thank you to her as well. We appreciate it.
I certainly will. Mask up, Martin County.
There you go. Take care.
Thank you.
And that's it. Mask up. Simple as that. No questions asked. Just put it on.
Put it on.
Just put the thing on. Wear it.
Carry 2 or 3 of them with you in your vehicle. Have it ready.
Right.
You don't just have it ready to go.
I've got several in my car. I've got one in my glove compartment. I got one in the little compartment between the seats.
Yes.
Right,
Because I always, you don't know how many times I've gotten out of my car, got to the door of a place and went, oh man, and I go back to the car and
how many times?
Yeah.
It's too funny.
Just put them everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, just have one there for you. Okay. It's real
Ladies,
easy.
stick one in your purse even. Stick 1 or 2 in your purse.
Alrighty. Thanks again, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks, Carol Ann. 1590 WPSL 1450 WSTU, and we'll be right back. Stay with us.